And welcome to another lesson. Previously, in the last lesson, we talked about the sum method and also the from method where we were able to make a new array from a string. And the reason why the array.from was preferred instead of passing the string variable to the method because of the fact that the from method is an array method which will not work on a string because it's not a string property, neither is it a string method. So a quick refresher of what we talked about in the last lesson, and we also talked about the sum method that validates element or validate your array against the test. If it pass, it return true, otherwise it return false. So moving away from that, let's quickly talk about another two extra methods with arrays in JavaScript. So the first one is going to be the array keys method, and the other one is the array entries method. So the first one, which is where we're starting from, the array.keys method returns an array iterator object with the keys of an array. So for example, if you have an array of fruits, like you can see on my screen right now, you can loop through it using the for method, the array for method, to loop over each element of your array. So after that iteration, and then it will return the results as an object, as an array iterator object with keys of the array. So let's take a look at this example in my code editor. So I pull up my code editor. I want to change this from array from to array keys. And here as well. So the keys method returns an array iterator object with the keys of an array. The keys method returns an array iterator object with the keys of an array. So I'm just going to, clear this from my screen and then make an example. So fruits. So let's say I have this, and then I have keys equals to fruits dot keys, which is the method, and then I can loop over this. Let's x of keys, and then inside this place, which is where I want my output to be. So the result from that iteration should come here. And I want to put each on a single line. That's the purpose of the line break that you are seeing right here on my screen. So from here, I can output the results, document.get element by ID. And here there is nothing. So let me inspect what the problem could be. Text is not defined. So I hope you can see the error saying that text is not defined. So because I'm using let, so I need to first make it. I'm invoking it without declaring it first, and you know that it will not be accepted because it will not work in JavaScript. So if you look at this, now you can see 0, 1, 2, 3. So those are the keys of my array. This is 0, this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. So I hope you understand how this came to be. If you have been following along website talking with you about array, you have understood what the index position means with our array, and that is why you are getting what you can see right here on the screen. So it will return the an array iterator object with the keys of an array. So these are the keys of the array that you can see right here on the screen. So moving on from this, we move to the second method, which is the array entries method. So the entries method returns an array iterator object with key value pairs. So similar to what we just did, that is the same way the this works as well. Just a second. Good. So and here we are talking about array entries. So the entry method returns an array iterator object with key value pair. So I'll get this out and okay, I want to use the same array element. So I'll just remove the part that I don't need from this. So just to const f to represent fruit. So equals to fruit dot entries. And I can loop over this one as well. So now, so I'm basically just passing the method, which is the entries over the array, and here I'm looping using the for loop. That's an instance. So this could be X, this could be Y, it could be, it could be P, it could be anything. So just a second, I want to see when I change it, what happened. Oh yeah, it should work. I need to also update it here because that is what I'm trying to get. You can see. So this just could be anything. So to represent the element, and then I am iterating over this what we have here, which is my variable here. And so the result is what I'm getting here, and I'm putting a line break so that everything can be on each line. And you will see that with entries, it carries both the key and the value: 0 for banana, 1 for orange, 2 for apple, and 3 for mango. Unlike the first method, the keys method that only carry the key pairs and not the value. But entries carry both the key and the value pairs, as you can see. So that is that about this other three methods that we just talked about. In the next lesson, we will continue as we continue to see other available methods of working with arrays in JavaScript. Thank you, and in the next lesson, I will see you. Thank you.